Hello, it's Win Square and we're back with another video. What are we doing today?
So we're talking about politics again.
Okay.
So recently Ramaphosa had a little sit down with the media and he was asked some very interesting questions, specifically about what he's achieved in the ANC. Let's just take a look at this video and then you tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
And let's talk then about your work as well in terms of fixing the economy, high unemployment, rampant corruption. Besides the COVID-19 pandemic, what would you say you've actually achieved, Mr. President? Because as they've dubbed it, the ANC of Ramaphosa is failing South Africans in every aspect, whether you're talking about load shedding, whether you're talking about high unemployment. What do you think you've actually done?
Well, it's not so much what I've done, it's what we have been doing in government and seeking to do to put South Africa on the right footing again. The 5 years that we've been through have been years of recovery and rebuilding and also renewal. In the past 5 years, we've faced enormous challenges. One of those was, of course, state capture. And what have we done with state capture? We've stopped state capture in its tracks.
Have you, Mr. President?
We have.
What about the allegations against your deputy president?
Organizations such as SARS have been captured. Attempts were made to capture the treasury. That was stopped. Organizations or entities such as ESCOM had been captured, Transnet. And we've stopped state capture and we've regained control of those, and we are rebuilding them. And that must be seen in good light. SARS was gone. And when we came in, we immediately took steps to stop the state capture project from destroying one of our most valued institutions. And we've rebuilt the NPA. And we're rebuilding also our intelligence services. And all these had been captured and corrupted. And that should be seen as something that we have done. A lot of damage had been wrought or done in this country during that period. And as though that was not enough, then we had COVID. We dealt with COVID and saved many, many lives. Then we had the unrest in 2021. We dealt with that. We didn't do as well as we should have. And we could have been more ready, but the weakening of our security structures had been set in motion during the state capture period. And that we have also had to rebuild and reposition. And you could also talk about the budgetary challenges that, for instance, the police and the defense force face. Because, for instance, the police had been sort of denuded of even being able to hire more police. Now we've hired 20,000, we're now going to move to 30,000. So that is meaningful change to do what? To deal with criminality. And then we face the floods in KZN, in the northern and northwest, as well as in the Eastern Cape. That too has required processes of setting aside money, budgets to deal with that. So this period, and then we've had load shedding. Now, the load shedding had its roots from
in the ANC-led government before you,
as early as 1998, and mistakes were made.
Yes.
We will accept that. Mistakes were made, and as it is in life, mistakes are made. That mistake was made, and we're fixing it.
So why must people trust you now, Mr. President?
Because
it's the same thing
what we have done,
told.
what we have been able to do, even some of the mistakes,
yes,
what has been achieved far outweighs what has been done incorrectly, because the lives of South Africans have been improved in the past 30 years. And anybody who tells me that nothing has changed in 30 years is not telling the truth. Because
we're not moving backwards. Sometimes it's not about what the statistics say, but what South Africans feel. They don't feel safe. They don't feel, as we straddle between stages 2 and 3 of load shedding, they may not feel the improvements that you speak about, Mr. President.
I would say if nothing was being done, if we were at a standstill and we were not addressing these problems, I would say right they are. But right now, a lot is being done to improve many of the challenges that we face. For instance, with load shedding, we would have been in a much worse situation.
Your thoughts?
Yo. Hi, we're hearing the same thing. Literally the same thing.
The first thing that I picked up when he was asked this question,
Yeah.
he literally said, because she asked him, what have you done?
Yeah.
And he literally said, it's not about
It's
what
not
happened.
like exactly.
It's about what the government has done.
The government has
He's already
done.
taking away responsibility. And as a leader, you do not want that kind of leader. That doesn't put responsibility on himself.
Wow.
So he took away accountability.
That's the caliber.
Basically saying it's what the government has done, and he's part of the government, but he doesn't want to say him personally what he has done. Okay, cool. That's the first thing that I picked up.
And you're the president.
So the second thing that I picked up here is that this whole angle that he's been talking about now, this whole thing that he's talking about, is basically saying that when I came into power, everything was messed up.
Was a mess.
He's too busy fixing a very big mess that he didn't cause. So there's nothing that he can say that he's actually done. So it's a very telling thing that if somebody asks you what are your achievements, and all you are listing are the excuses
why you could not achieve
do anything.
Wow.
What does that tell you?
Big red flag. Like you can't basically, bro. You didn't achieve anything.
And you can't even name like one thing.
I'm trying to even like make sense of the things that he is naming. Like that lady was also like confused when he mentions that he fixed the state capture situation. Ow.
So
yeah.
It's at the point where
What a joke.
Like ANC members have to blatantly lie about what they have to do.
Yes.
It's at that point. At first, like they had to skew the truth a bit
a little
in their
bit,
favor.
Yes.
But now things are so bad that they have to blatantly lie about the things that they've done. This is what's very infuriating about government specifically. Like I don't know if these people have KPIs, key performance indicators. I don't know.
So.
I don't know like how we're supposed to hold them accountable.
How do they measure
how do they measure success?
Yes.
How do they measure if they're going the right way or if they
Yes.
I don't think they have all those mechanisms because if you were just to look at
surely they would be in the red most
if you just to look at the data now. Just look at the data. I was just doing a bit of research now. So for me personally, the three things that I look at to judge if the economy is in a good state or not is one, the unemployment rate.
Yes.
Two, the value of our currency.
Yes.
And three,
he didn't mention any of those.
And three, the petrol price. Those are the three things.
Oh, he definitely didn't mention
that
those.
I look at.
See, yes.
If the
he's in a healthy state.
If the economy is in a healthy state, but also if the cost of living is bearable for the average person.
Yeah.
Those three things are used to base our standard of living in South Africa. So Ramaphosa took office in February 2018. He took office in February 2018. If you look at the petrol price in February 2018, it was around about 11 Rand, 50 something cents. If you look at the petrol price now, it's above 22 Rand, or it's above 21 Rand.
Doubled.
If you look at the unemployment rate in 2018, it was sitting around 28%. Now, if you look at it now, it's around 42%. The Rand value was 11 Rand in February 2018 when he took over. And then if you look at the Rand value now,
my gosh,
the value has lost. I mean, the Rand has lost its value quite a lot in the 5 years that it's been.
Yeah.
So if you look just at those three things, that decide like the standard of living in South Africa for the majority
South African.
Since he took power, all of those three things have decreased in value. All of it. Petrol prices have gone up astronomically.
Yes.
The Rand value has decreased, and unemployment rates has gone up.
Those are the things we want to hear about.
Yes. So when he makes a statement saying that in the time that he's been president, the South Africans' lives have improved.
How?
The lives of South Africans have been improved in the past 30 years.
How?
You don't
How?
even need to like look at the stats.
No.
Like she was saying, the South African can feel it.
Yes, I can
Wouldn't
feel
know,
there's
like,
no
bad.
way.
It's bad right
Life
now.
is not better in any way right now.
Sometimes it's not about what the statistics say, but what South Africans feel. They don't feel safe. They don't feel, as we straddle between stages 2 and 3 of load shedding, they may not feel the improvements that you speak about, Mr. President.
When he makes a statement like that, it's like, bro, you are lying. You blatantly lying. Like blatantly lying that South Africans' lives are better. I wonder whose lives are better. Those people that you gave 352? Is that the people that he's talking about?
Maybe he's referring to.
Good to know. Okay,
350.
you're unemployed, so at least you're getting 350, so your life is better. I don't know. So like the NC has to blatantly lie now to feel like they've achieved anything.
Yeah.
So this whole interview here should tell you, like as an average South African, if you asked the ANC president and the president of our country, what has he done or what has he
And
achieved
it's
in the past
hard
5
to
years?
answer.
And he can't even name one thing. All he's doing is naming excuses.
Do you feel
Why should
satisfied
you-
with these answers? Do you feel like the things that he's mentioned have in any way improved our lives?
And
as
why
South
should you
Africans?
vote for him again?
Like,
After hearing that, why should you vote for him again?
what's gonna change?
There's literally no reason to vote for the ANC now.
Yeah.
They don't have promising leadership.
No.
Like Konabo Mbalula's SG.
They don't even have a plan. It seems like there's no actual plan.
Yeah, they just, I don't know. Like
It's just a whole mess.
they've collapsed like most of our state-owned
No.
entities. Like everything has gone to shit. And
It has.
literally you as a South African have no reason to vote for the ANC. They have proven and they have shown you over the 30 years that they have been in power that they cannot run the country.
And it's time that they just step aside and give a chance to somebody who may.
So for those people who still voting for the ANC or still within the ANC,
I'm just
like there's no reason to vote for the ANC unless you are benefiting from what they are doing.
Yes, like
That's
that's
all.
the only thing that makes me like, okay, maybe this one is directly benefiting, because ain't no way.
So just to close off this video here, I wanna emphasize how much the ANC has to lie now to just show like they're doing something. Let me play you this clip here, and then you tell me quickly what you think about it.
Yeah.
The people of South Africa are going to vote for the ANC because we fought load shedding, we fought state capture, we fought corruption, and we create jobs.
Okay, you didn't lie.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
he lied about creating jobs, but he didn't lie about the other stuff.
Fighting load shedding.
Yes. They fought load shedding. They fought state capture. What else did he name? All those things that they say they fought.
And created jobs.
No, the creating jobs part is where he lied. He blatantly lied.
Wait, how did they fight load shedding?
No, they did fight load shedding, and they still fighting load shedding today.
Yeah, that's
Question
a
is,
good. They are
they won.
still, yeah.
That's the question.
Well,
Who won?
he didn't say we won. I
Yes.
just
They're saying we're fighting load shedding. We're fighting state capture.
fighting state
Fighting
capture.
corruption.
Hey,
You know. Yeah, you fighting.
you
man.
fighting, but are you winning
Are you
though?
winning? That's the question. Are you winning?
Are you winning though?
So we're gonna vote for you because you fight.
Because you're fighting. Because
And yeah, creating jobs is a lie. That's a lie.
lie, that's a blatant
blatant-
lie.
that's-
Come
you
on,
see,
my
you
friend.
see,
There's
that's what I'm
no
saying.
jobs. There's
That's
no
not-
jobs. We are not stupid. You know, now this is what irritates me. We are not stupid.
So this is what I'm saying, that now you see that they have to blatantly lie to act like they have achieved anything. It's very interesting that you'd say we're fighting all these things, but
yeah.
question is, are you winning?
Are you winning the fight? Are you winning?
Yeah, it is
That
what
was
it is.
funny.
You guys just let us know what you think about this whole situation.
Yeah, let us know.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And keep watching. Goodbye.
We'll check you guys in the next one.